Hey guys, so I just got back from the theater from seeing a double feature. This is probably going to be a recurring thing for over the summer because of you know there being a lot of big movies coming out over the next few months because it's the summer movie season, and you know I'm going to try to see as many as I can, like the big films, uh, particularly if they're getting good reviews or if I'm just kind of interested in seeing them, I will check them out. The first movie I saw was Neighbors 2 Sorority Rising. I liked the first Neighbors. I did. I thought it was a pretty damn good film. Hold on a second. I'm just fixing something on my computer. Uh, it was. I didn't love it as much as a lot of people did. I know a lot of people really love that movie. I wasn't. I thought it was a good film, but not a great film. I haven't seen it since I saw it back in 2014. That's how much of a big fan of the movie I was. It's not my favorite Seth Rogen comedy, especially. Hold on a second. I'm trying to fix the lighting here. Sorry if the lighting. I'm trying to adjust the lighting around here. Um, what the hell? I keep seeing stuff buzzing around me. But yeah, I was a pretty. Uh, I liked the first Neighbors, and I've when I heard they were making a sequel, I'm like, really? Is there really a need to make Neighbors 2? I guess there's worse sequels or comedies that make sequels out of than Neighbors, so I guess why not? When that's the best thing you could say about a comedy sequel, that's kind of troublesome. But the trailers looked fine. I thought they looked fine. I liked the fact that now a sorority moved in next door, and now it's involving like Chloe Grace Moretz and people like that, and people I generally like. So yeah, I thought this movie was okay. I did. I haven't seen the first one in a while, and like I said, I haven't seen it since the first time I saw it back in 2014. So it's been a while, like I said. But from what I remember of the first movie, I'm gonna actually this might generally shock some people. I kind of like this one a little bit better. Um, I know I'm probably gonna be in the minority on that, but I kind of like this a lot. It wasn't a perfect comedy. I would recommend it. It's definitely a good comedy. One of the better ones out there right now. It's a pretty damn funny film. There was some minor flaws I had with it, but other than that, I there was nothing really that bothered me about it. I love the cast in this movie. I love Seth Rogen. I I've been a fan of his for a long damn time, and him and Rose Byrne. I like Rose Byrne too. Have some good chemistry, and honestly, I these I it's been a while since I've seen the 2014 movie, and I was like, man, are these the worst parents in the world? I forgot how bad his parents. I don't know if they were even as bad as they were in the. I don't know if they were as bad in the first one as they are in this one. They're terrible parents. They cuss around their kid. Let their kid, the running gag that the kid's playing with a vibrator throughout the whole thing, and they dress up the vibrator and look like a toy. Uh, they're like the single worst parents in the world. They even admit like at one point to dropping their kid on their head like when they're 6 months old and stuff like that. I'm like, wow. And they admit that they're terrible parents. At least they admit they're terrible parents, but they're funny. They were pretty funny. I kind of I liked them a lot in this one. Definitely, I thought they were very funny. I also like Zac Efron. Zac Efron is kind of going the route of Channing Tatum, and when he did 21 and 22 Jump Street, and that has shown that he can be a very funny actor when he needs to be, and he's very funny in this. He knows his strengths when it comes to being a comedic actor. It kind of makes me kind of more excited to watch. When I watch this, it kind of makes me more excited to see that Mike and Dave, the Wedding Dates movie, that doesn't look bad. I got a trailer for that, obviously. Uh, but it doesn't look bad. I think that'll be a decent little film. Um, and like I said, he is proved like he's this movie proves that he's pretty damn funny when it comes when it comes to him doing comedy movies. Chloe Grace Moretz, man, oh man, that girl has grown up so goddamn much. Like, that girl is. I mean, I remember her as Kick Ass, or not Kick Ass, but Hit Girl. She's done all these grown up. Even when she was younger, she was doing all these grown up roles, and she's definitely all grown up in this. And she's a lot of fun. I love her, and as an actress, I've loved her since she started. I think she's a really talented girl, and she's funny in this. I like the whole, you know, she's trying to be a trendsetter, and that I don't know if this is a real thing that sororities are not allowed to throw parties. I don't know. If somebody can tell me in the comments, I don't know if that is, but I kind of like that. Like, it's going for like there's it 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 talks about all the double standards that there are with sororities and fraternities and stuff like that, and like women and men in college and stuff like that. How fraternities basically just throw parties so that sororities will come and they will get laid with these girls. They're trying to do something different, throw a party for all girls, and just have fun. Um, I liked. There's also even a cameo from Kelsey Grammer for a brief fucking second. She plays Chloe Grace Moretz character's dad in this, and that kind of was funny. Um, I kind of dug that. That was pretty. I did not know he was being casted in this movie when he popped up. I was like, oh, Kelsey Grammer. I was the only one because I was there, like I was one like I was probably the oldest person in that theater. There's a lot of younger 20-year-olds, which I'll talk about in a second, but none of them recognize who Kelsey Grammer is. That's fucking sad. Uh, let's see, what the hell else I want to talk about? Um, there wasn't any complaints I had with this movie. Is that even though I like that, Seth Rogen and his wife Rose Byrne in this movie are like the worst parents in the world, they kind of are fucking retarded at times. Like, there's a point where they get tricked to go. Seth Rogen gets tricked to go to Sydney, Australia, and it's like, really, nobody's that fucking retarded to do that. I'm sorry. I know this. They're supposed to be stupid characters, but they're not that fucking stupid. They're not. They're capable. I just like. You kind of have to throw some believability out the window with their characters and how stupid they are in a lot of things that they do. That was a kind of a flaw with this movie. Also, I forgot to mention Dave Franco does pop up in this movie. Um, Dave Franco is in this movie. I didn't know if he was or not. And also you get Christopher Mintz-Plasse too pops up. All the four all the frat brothers from the first one kind of make a cameo in this movie. There's a storyline going on where Zac Efron's living with Dave Franco, and Dave Franco, I don't remember this from the first one, but apparently you're not supposed to. Dave Franco is now gay in this movie and is about to get married. That was kind of alarming at first. I went, wait, what? Was he gay in the first one? I was like, wait, I don't remember that. But no, he kind of between movies becomes gay and is getting married, and he wants Zac Efron to be kicked out. I kind of like that. They kind of that little cute little bromance that him and Zac Efron have in the movie is pretty fucking funny. Like, those scenes were really funny together. They have really good chemistry together. I don't know what else to talk about. It's a good film. If you like the first one, you'll probably like this one too. I recommend it. I laughed a lot at it. One of my main problems, almost took my enjoyment out of this movie, was I sat in front of like the most annoying 20-year-olds I've ever heard. They were talking very loudly in the theater. I am fucking tired of this. I haven't had this big of a problem with that since like
when I saw The Good Dinosaur. If you see my review for that, I talked about that extensively. These people were these like the previews were going as the previews were going on. They were talking very very loudly, and I said, "Okay, I'm not gonna say anything because maybe they'll shut up when the movie starts." No, they don't. They don't fucking stop. They don't like the for opening scenes happen, and they're just talking very loudly over the movie so they can be fucking heard by everybody. So I finally said, "Shut the fuck up." They did shut up for a few minutes, and then they continued talking, but then I just kind of drowned them out. Like, I kind of toned them out, like, from as the movie was going on. That is fucking annoying. I'm sorry, but you need to fucking. If you're in a movie theater, you're paying $11 or $14 or whatever. It's like ridiculous prices. Everybody's paying. Sit down and shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. I am tired of this. Like, and I went the movie. I went the. I'll talk about this a little bit more when I go to in my other review. But the other movie I went and saw had a bunch of kids in there, and it's pretty sad when the kids are more well behaved than 20-year-olds. That should tell you the state of fucking this generation right now. When the 20 kids, like, they're probably about 4 or 5, are acting more mature than 20-year-olds are. Like, the guy behind me going, bro, 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 bro. I don't know how many times I heard the word bro in my entire life. Like, I was like, bro, shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's just a rant that go on. I fucking hate people. This is why I hate people. I'm not a person that's a very social person, and this is one of the reasons why I can't stand them. As far as trailers go, I got Popstar Never Stops on Popstar Never Stop Never Stopping. New trailer for that. That movie looks funny as hell. I love that it's basically being a parody of like Justin Bieber, basically. I have high hopes for it. Like Andy Samberg is a guy who could be really good and also really bad. We'll see what kind of Andy Samberg we get. It's also being produced by Judd Apatow, which I have some hope with that. So we'll see. That comes out like next month. Oh, I got a new trailer for the Purge election year. I cannot wait for this movie. this and I like how it opens with like a basically a political. It's basically the opening of the trailer is is a political ad for the Purge, and it's kind of funny. I like that, and they hammer home the tagline in this movie, like "Let's make great America great again" or something like that. And even the old guy at the end of the trailer says that. I'm like, all right, that's kind of funny. It's about them trying to kill a senator that's trying to get rid of the purge and everything else. And it's got Frank Grillo back as, like somebody said, the Punisher. He's basically playing a version of the Punisher. I gotta talk about this trailer. I've been wanting to talk about this trailer for about a few weeks now. Sausage Party. Finally got that trailer in front of something. If you have not seen this trailer, Sausage Party, stop what you're doing right now and fucking watch it. This is maybe one of the funniest trailers I've seen in a long damn time. Okay, if you don't know what Sausage Party is, the movie, not the term, it's Seth Rogen and his buddies, James Franco, Jonah Hill, Michael Cera, all got together and said, "Hey, let's make an animated film, an R-rated comedy that's an animated film that's kind of a parody, fucked up parody of Pixar movies." And my God, if you have not seen this, it's basically takes place in a world where it takes place in a supermarket where it shows produce and foods and how all they ever want to be is chosen by people to be taken home. They don't realize, obviously, that when they get home, they're going to get eaten and basically tortured to death and cooked and, if you have not seen this trailer, I cannot do it justice. It's fucking hilarious. I recommend watching the Red Band trailer, even though this trailer shows a little bit more. I cannot wait for this movie in August. I give Seth Rogen and them a lot of credit. At least they're trying to do something different almost every movie they ever do. It's not usually the same old tired formula. Even though I believe the sausage that Seth Rogen is voicing is smoking pot in this movie, which is kind of funny. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to that movie a lot. Um, War Dogs. I This is a trailer that I didn't really catch what was going on. It's being directed by the guy who made The Hangover. It's starring Jonah Hill and what's his name? The kid from Whiplash. Damn it. Uh, but they're like, I think arms dealers, like really young arms dealers or something like that. It's kind of a comedy or whatever. I don't know. I couldn't catch what that trailer was about because the people behind me were fucking talking the whole time. Um, Also, uh, the last trailer I got was Nerve. That was kind of interesting of a trailer, but also not really. That makes any sense. Uh, it's where there's a game online where you basically play truth or dare, but really there's no truth. It's all dare. They basically you have if you keep doing all these dares that this mysterious person keeps telling you to do, you get more and more money. If you quit at any time, you basically lose all of it. Like he'll ask you to tell you to kiss a stranger or try to shoplift, everything else like that. Like do stuff that you would never normally do. It's kind of a plot that's been done a million times before, but it could be alright. It's got Dave Franco and Emma Roberts. Eh, it's like it looks alright. It looks like it could be a really good horror movie, but they're kind of making it like more of a I don't know drama comedy. I'm like, you kind of have a good opportunity to make this a horror movie, but whatever. Um, I'll get off here and I'll be back in a few seconds with another review in a couple minutes.